So, hi, this is Clayton Tom, and this is my calc vivacious volumes presentation. So for my first problem, it was the physical model, and I did these square sections, and I just found the volume of that. And then for my second problem, it was a theoretical problem, and I chose to find the volume of a mushroom. And that's my graph. You can't really see it. So this is my calculations for the physical model. And by adding up the volumes of the cross sections on the spreadsheet, I got 12.95 is the total volume, and then with the integral calculator, which is more accurate, I found that the volume was actually 10.52. For the theoretical, or the mushroom, I found that by adding the volumes of the cross sections, the volume I got was 8.6, but the integral calculator said that the total volume was 7.5. So on both the mushroom and both the physical model, the integral calculator is slightly less than the sum of the volumes of the cross sections. Okay, so for the two questions, so how did completing the project paint a full picture of how calculus can be used to compute infinite sums, analyze objects around us, and determine exact measurements? So it shows that you can find the volumes and measurements of objects that aren't normal, so that aren't maybe square, don't have straight lines, so kind of like odd objects based on other measurements. And the second question, which method do you think was easier for calculating the volume, using Google Docs spreadsheets or using calculus? I think Google Docs was easier just because you could just create one formula and then you could copy that over the rest of the spreadsheet. And calculus is much harder to use, but the limitations of Google Docs is that you need a computer to use it, and it's not as accurate, obviously, whereas, calculus is more accurate and you can use calculus anywhere without a spreadsheet computer. So which method gave a more accurate approximation of the model? Which one is more accurate? So the calculus was much more accurate than the spreadsheet.